many social media profiles do you currently have? 1, 2, none? When it comes to platforms, there's a plethora of options. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and the list just goes on. For some of us, social media is something that we've always known. It's a place where people can create new relationships, connect past friendships, and keep families updated. All those things are great. However, it can also create self-esteem issues and toxic environments. I made my very first social media profile in the 6th grade. I was beyond ecstatic to finally have a place on the holy grail of life in squares, Instagram. After Instagram, I downloaded Snapchat and then Facebook, TikTok, and my life finally had some meaning. Just kidding. During this speech, I will describe the origins of social media, explain its place in society, and highlight its downfalls. Social media was first created as a way to connect people. According to Drew Hendricks, the first social media site, 6 Degrees, was created in 1997, and it allowed people to make profiles in order to connect with their friends and other users on the site. Now, 6 Degrees was popular for many years, but MySpace was created. Now, I'm sure we've all heard of MySpace, but what was it? It was created by Tom Anderson, and it was the largest social media networking site globally from about 2005 to 2008. MySpace was the gateway to places like Facebook and Twitter. Speaking of Facebook, it was created by Mark Zuckerberg in 2004, and according to Mark Hall, it became increasingly popular with over 1 billion users in 2012. It was a place where people could share to their wall and update their profiles daily. Now, we've all heard of Instagram, but it was created by Kevin Systrom, and it's now actually owned and a product of Facebook. In today's society, social media is extremely popular for many reasons. According to Mariam Mosen, there are about 3.8 billion active social media users daily. She says that one of the reasons for such the popularity is the simplicity and convenience of the platforms. Especially with how advanced our smartphones have become, social media has become more and more easy to access from wherever you are. In a matter of seconds, I can pull out my phone, snap a selfie, and post it on multiple social media platforms at the same time. This shows the ever-increasing conventionality of social media. Mosen also says that 84% of people aged 18 to 29 are now active users of social media. And that next statistic shows that about 2.5 hours daily is spent on social media. It's becoming so addicting that our society is spending more than 10% of our day pointlessly clicking through and scrolling through social media posts. Social media has shifted from a means of convenience into one of harming mental health. Social media can affect people's views of themselves as well as their relationship with others. This is because it creates an unrealistic ideal for human life. Most of the time, what somebody posts on social media is far from reality. Anxiety and depression can also occur from social media. Imagine a girl gets on her phone and sees all of her friends hanging out without her. This can cause a spiral of strong emotions of doubt, anger, and sadness. It's just one example of how social media can affect mental health. After I finally got social media as a kid, I thought my life would be 10 times better. The truth is, I gained no meaning, no fulfillment, and nothing valuable from social media. I began questioning if I was good enough, pretty enough, smart enough, and real enough for the fake world of social media. It began as a way for people to feel connected to each other, even though they may not be right in each other's lives. It was casual and lighthearted, and it had all good intentions, but unfortunately, today's society has warped it into a whose life is better than the other competition. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something valuable about social media today.